Two damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out, stop.
Alexa, pause. Thank you. Alrighty. So I'm gonna drink this kale chocolate shake while talking about my experience with Acro Yoga, because I wasn't able to record. I just didn't bring my camera to record it, and I just felt like I shouldn't be recording the class as a beginner. So this is actually, I'm on like day 11 of yoga. It's in Acro Yoga was like day 5, so this is like 6 days later. But we'll talk about it. I'm also sitting on my yoga mat, so this makes this extra yogi with my kale shake. So day 5 was my first time doing Acro Yoga, and I wasn't really sure what to expect. The only videos and ideas that I'd known of Acro Yoga was just the videos I see on the internet, like them doing like crazy like flips and stuff, and like bouncing. And just hold in, and I can see like they're like shaking because they're holding another human being above them. And they're like bouncing. So I didn't think it would be like too hard, terribly hard or anything, but I thought it'd be a fun experience to do. So I went there, signed up. When we first started warming up, that's when I realized like I'm not very limber, because we were doing like these like hand stretches. Like the stretches, like I'd be bending over and like my hand like this, and I'm supposed to like stretch, and they were like, just stretch your hands out. I'm like, I can't. My hand doesn't go that way. This is like as far as it goes. And my fingers are super tight, and my wrist is super tight. And they were like, okay, just bend at your elbows or something, and just continue stretching. So we're stretching, and that's my first sign of, oh boy, what did I sign up for? Because I am not very limber and not very flexible. Some human being is gonna trust me with holding them in the air. So after flexibility or the mobility stretching stuff, we just split up into groups, and we just went off and did the beginning. So this was the beginner class, but I felt that like 6 of the 8 people have already done this before. So we just did like this like leg thing where like I hold. So it's called, the person on the bottom is called the base. So the base is responsible for being the base of the formation, the pose. So I would hold someone up with my legs or my arms, and I just kind of make sure that they don't fall. And then go through the poses. The first one we did was just like the skier practice. So they would pretend this is me, my legs, and this is the person. They were just kind of like this. And then I would just kick them back and forth just to get accustomed to it. The next move would be they would just go on top of me with my fingers don't bend. I would just pretend, and I would just hold them up while holding their hands. And then the next position would be like free bird, where they would just take their hands away and they'd just be flying. So I've shown a couple clips of that already. So that next we did like this, and then we just kept going and doing different poses. One of them was like the saddle queen or something. That's like you're like sitting up with like your legs wide open, and like the base on the bottom is like the legs are up, holding them up, and the top person's called the flyer. I don't think I talked about that. So there's the base and the flyer. The base is the bottom person, the flyer is the top person. And to that, and I did another one called the folding leaf, where essentially you fold over. And I think that's the majority of the class. So I just went through some poses, some routines, and that's fun. But in terms of like flexibility and like building flexibility, it wasn't really there. One of my friends, Kevin, actually mentioned that when I asked about Acro Yoga. He said it's fun, but like for flexibility, it doesn't do much. It's just like a fun thing to do. And I think it also helps for the one time I went, like if you practice it a lot, it'll help with your stability. Like your stabilizing strength, because when you're holding someone up with your legs, it's like they're a moving object. It's not like you're just holding like a table up. They're a living, breathing object. So they move, they shift, and then you have to kind of like adjust and adapt to their shaking and their moving, so that they're flying correctly and flying well. So overall, it was fun. It was good. It wasn't like terribly taxing or anything, but it was just a fun little thing to do, and highly recommended. So today's like day 11, but this is about day 5. So tomorrow's video, day 6, will actually be a video that was from like 6 days ago. Whatever. Okay, I just wanted to talk because I needed a video for day 5 already. Until tomorrow, sort of. Peace. Two damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out, stop.